Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Now, today's episode, let us talk about the $1,000,000 question. The elephant in the room. A question that everybody is talking about. Will Modi 3.0 last for 5 years? Or can the opposition, the newfound powerful opposition, pull down this government in the middle of the race? Is it possible? Let's discuss this threadbare. Let's get right into the show. So, the question that Bharatiya Janata Party, that is Modi 3.0 government, will it survive or not? Actually, it is dependent on two facts. Fact number one, how much and how fast can Mr. Narendra Modi and his Bharatiya Janata Party stabilize the Lok Sabha? What I mean by that is as follows. Today they have 240 seats. 53 out of their own NDA are from others, including TDP, JDU, Shiv Sena, etc. So they have 240 seats. How fast can that number of 240 be converted into 275, 280 plus? That will be the first thing that will ensure the stability of Modi 3.2. How do they do that? Oh, they're masters at it. They're very good at it. First of all, they've got 53 of their own NDA alliances who are there with them. Most of them, except for TDP and JDU, are single-digit parties. Single-digit parties. So absorbing those single-digit parties may not be much of a problem for Bharatiya Janata Party. So how fast or will they be able to absorb these political parties and take them into Bharatiya Janata Party, which will ensure that Bharatiya Janata Party consolidates in the Lok Sabha? That is first possibility. Second possibility, you see, except for 99 of Indian National Congress, some parties like TMC and all could be pulled in to NDA, which is as of now not very possible. As of now, not very possible. But then there are lot of parties which are single-digit parties. In fact, there are more than 17 parties in the India alliance which are one-digit parties. Ek digit number hai. They have not gone to 2 digits. These parties can be absorbed, could be absorbed. They will attempt to absorb. Now, if Bharatiya Janata Party manages to absorb these political parties, get them into Bharatiya Janata Party, then the chances are Bharatiya Janata Party will consolidate and Narendra Modi will go back to the old Narendra Modi who doesn't need to answer anybody, who doesn't need to take anybody's question, who couldn't care less for press, who couldn't care less to come to the Lok Sabha. He can function exactly the way he functioned in Narendra Modi 1.0, 2.0. He can function exactly the way he functioned. And that is the first step that Narendra Modi needs to do. That is to consolidate Lok Sabha. Now also there are parties who have not been aligned to Bharatiya Janata Party. Parties like YSRP, which has got 4 seats. Parties like Voice of the People, which has got 1 seat. ZPM, which has got 1 seat. SAD, 1 seat. Azad Samaj Party, 1 seat. AIMIM, 1 seat. Independent, 7 seats. These are low-hanging fruits. These are low-hanging fruits. Possibly AIM and all, it is the seat of that the leader itself. So maybe that he may not move, at least officially not. But these are low-hanging fruits. These are low-hanging fruits which Bharatiya Janata Party can absorb easily. 16 seats right there. Direct 140 becomes 156. Direct there. And like I told you, rest in India Alliance and their own alliance. These are people who they can absorb into Bharatiya Janata Party. So this is point number 1. Now let's come to point number 2. Point number 2 is there are 6 state elections going to happen in the next 2 years, 2024 and 25. 6 election includes Maharashtra, includes Jharkhand, includes Haryana and includes Jammu and Kashmir. And next year, you have Delhi elections and Bihar elections. Now, out of the 6 elections, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Haryana, Delhi, Bihar becomes very, very important for Bharatiya Janata Party. Why? Because it's not that Jammu and Kashmir is not important, but Jammu and Kashmir, possibly Bharatiya Janata Party getting major seats in Rajya Sabha is not non-existent. So these states become very important. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, it doesn't look too good for Bharatiya Janata Party, at least as of today. Tomorrow one doesn't know. As of today, it doesn't look too good. Jharkhand, Bharatiya Janata Party did well in the Lok Sabha. But now Hemant Soren is back. Will he be able to ride the sympathy? Will he be able to ride the sympathy, especially when the court has said that there is no evidence? He was put behind bars for 5 months. Will he be able to drive? Will he be able to make use of that sympathy? Is a question we need to ask ourselves. So that is Jharkhand, and that's something that we should be wary about. We should be looking out for. Haryana, Bharatiya Janata Party didn't do well. Chances are Assembly also, it may not do well. All that I am telling you is based on today. Tomorrow things may change based on today. That's the status. Jammu and Kashmir, Bharatiya Janata Party may not do well. Coming to Delhi. Delhi again is a question mark. Arvind Kejriwal's sympathy didn't get up Lok Sabha. Now, will Delhi, as usual, vote for AAP in the assembly elections? Because they have always been doing this, voting for Bharatiya Janata Party in Lok Sabha and AAP in the assembly. Will that continue? If that continue, again, Bharatiya Janata Party will have a tough time. But otherwise, Delhi is an option. And last is Bihar. Now, Bihar is interesting. You see, with all this Paltu Ram, that Ram, this Ram and everything, what one calls Nitish Kumar did well. Did well in Bihar, in the Lok Sabha. And Nitish Kumar is with NDA. So not that it is very worrisome for Bharatiya Janata Party, but it is very worrisome for Bharatiya Janata Party because today Nitish Kumar is with BJP. What I mean by that is tomorrow, even Nitish Kumar doesn't know which party he will go to. So the fact is, yes, Nitish Kumar, the name itself is worrisome for any political party for that matter of fact. So the fact is, how long can you trust a Nitish Kumar and how much can you trust a Nitish Kumar? And what if Nitish Kumar dominates the assembly too? Now, there is a problem in Bihar too. Bihar was the root cause. Bihar, there was a lot of issues regarding NEET and a lot of people who were involved in NEET comes from Bihar. So, will that be a problem? Will that have some kind of ramification in this assembly elections? These are things that we need to watch out for. So the fact is, Bihar is going to be very interesting. Even if NDA partner of Bharatiya Janata Party wins, Bharatiya Janata Party cannot be comfortable. Bharatiya Janata Party can only be comfortable in Bihar if Bharatiya Janata Party wins. As of today, it doesn't look very likely. It doesn't look as if Bharatiya Janata Party will come and become the single largest party in Bihar. Like I said, their partners may. Secondly, RJD didn't do too well in Lok Sabha, but RJD, Congress combined may do better in assembly. One thing is for sure, and let me give you one inside information. One thing is for sure, that the India parties now are going to function as one team. So you will find a lot of India leaders going to different states campaigning for people who are or parties who are competing, India parties, that is India Alliance parties who are competing in that state. So a lot of these national leaders will be there. So chances are that things may change, that things may look better for RJD and Congress in Bihar in the assembly elections. But as of now, the leader is JDU. But what I say remains. JDU is as much as a boon as a bane for any political party, because one doesn't know where Nitish Kumar would stand before the election and after the election. So there is a big question mark. But this is what the status is. Now, these are the two factors that I spoke to you about. Now, it is very imperative that Bharatiya Janata Party scores on both these counts. Or at least scores very, very well in one of those twos, which means if Bharatiya Janata Party can consolidate, absorb break political parties and take it into them and all of that in the next 6 months and make their number from 240 to 280, well, then it is, like I said, there will be no difference between Mr. Modi 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. They will all be the same. Mr. Modi will be ruling the way he ruled all these years, and he will be answerable to nobody, and he will do what he thinks is right. This is what is going to be if he manages to get these parties to join them, or these individuals to join them, or break the parties. This is imperative. But if that doesn't happen, then the assembly elections will also help him and his party to grow confidence, because today his party is hit rock bottom as far as confidence is concerned. It is not the usual juggernaut Bharatiya Janata Party or the invincible Janata Party and all that. It is not anymore. Okay, it is quite defeatable, and the party confidence is in the rock bottom. So winning these states will pull that confidence back into the Bharatiya Janata Party Karyakartas, and all these splits that people are talking about may be resolved. That's the point that I was making. Now, winning state election is also important because Lok Sabha mein you are 240. Bharatiya Janata Party is 240. Rajya Sabha mein currently Bharatiya Janata Party is 90. It is 90. So it is imperative. 90 out of total seats of 245, by the way. Point number 2, the state winning is very important. Because winning states means getting more numbers in Rajya Sabha. So today, Bharatiya Janata Party is 90 in Rajya Sabha. Mind you, Bharatiya Janata Party is not exceedingly doing well in Lok Sabha. They have only 240. So now they have 90 in Rajya Sabha out of the 245. Winning states will ensure that their Rajya Sabha representation swells. They've got more representation in the Rajya Sabha. So at least one house they will dominate. Ideally, if both houses they dominate, then it's a different story. One need not narrate it. But at least they will ensure that the Rajya Sabha they dominate by making sure that they win assembly elections. Now, do you think all this is very easy? It would have been easy for Bharatiya Janata Party and Modi in Modi 2.0, especially in 2.0, with 303 in his pocket. Now, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy to manipulate the central services that like the way he did before. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy to pull people into Bharatiya Janata Party, especially in a state like Maharashtra, which he did like this in the last election. It is not going to be easy is because people of Maharashtra may not vote for the person who jumps to Bharatiya Janata Party. So the politician may move, but he may not remain a politician because people will not vote for him. He will lose the election. So parties who jump to Bharatiya Janata Party may end up losing the election because people may not prefer that. Because mind you, people either vote for Modi or are voting against Modi. It is not that they are voting for Rahul Gandhi or voting for somebody else. They are voting either for Modi or voting against Modi. So if you stand for Modi in a constituency where they are voting against Modi, you are bound to fall no matter who you are. So your name will not help you, which a lot of politicians have realized. More than 80% of turncoats have lost elections in 2024. So this is one thing that everybody will be mindful of. Every politician is mindful of. बहुत पैसा खर्चा करता है election में खड़े रहने को. So they will not be just standing in elections and then jumping and going to another party, or people who have already won jumping and going to NDA. It will not be that easy for Bharatiya Janata Party to pull in people. I'm not saying it is impossible, but I'm saying it is not easy. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing that, central forces and others will not be able to help them. And second thing is that politically, it will not be that easy to absorb people. Because politically, now you are no longer the juggernaut. Now you are no longer the invincible Bharatiya Janata Party. And finally, you see, everybody in the back of the mind has this doubt that what if India Alliance actually pull their show together? What if India Alliance comes together? What if India Alliance creates a miracle in India? And what if India Alliance comes to power? Everybody has this in the back of their mind. So it is no longer that, next 5 years Modi, it is no longer there. This editorial is also because of that, no? So it is no longer there. So there is this perception of Modi nahi to mumkin nahi. Aisa, there is no perception that, if Modi, that there is nothing beyond Modi and there is no perception of that sort. Now there are strong alternatives coming up. There are strong oppositions coming up. So people will think 10 times before they make their choices, which they didn't do in 2019 to 2024. Because there was only Modi or nothing. So that will be the challenge for Modi. So this is where it all stands. Modi government has a lot of, it's a challenging task in front of them, and they will be definitely trying to achieve this, break parties, get people on their side, get parties to align with them, so on and so forth. And in the meantime, India Alliance will also do their bit to hold on to their own people, to hold on to their own parties. And they've got a lot of parties which has got single-digit parties. They're also going to hold on to all those parties together. And finally, we will know where we stand in the next 6 months. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.
Stay ahead with our cutting edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.